Hello everyone, I welcome all of you to my YouTube channel. This is Monti and you're watching Mystic Sorceress. So today we will be doing a Pico card tarot reading, and the topic of this reading is what is the root cause of your panic attacks? So if you have been recently dealing with anxiety, panic attacks, and you people are struggling to sleep at night, you feel that you need some sort of guidance that what is the root cause of your panic attacks, you can watch this particular reading for guidance. But this is a disclaimer for everybody. Tarot reading is not a replacement of medical treatment. If you are seriously dealing with um, some mental health issues, please contact to a doctor for help and do not only depend on tarot readings. Okay, this is just for guidance, but it is not at all a replacement of medical treatment. If you feel that you are struggling and you need help, please reach out to a professional, take help, right? Of course, you can also take help of healing, but healing is not at all a replacement of medical treatment. Okay, healing help you and support your treatment so that you can receive uh, the healing faster. But never ever think that healing could be a replacement of medical treatment. Please consult with a doctor if you are really struggling and you need help. Okay, so um, this will be a pick a card tarot reading. So the topic of this reading is what is the root cause of your panic attacks? So this reading will be a timeless reading. So anytime you found this video will give message to you, and take what resonates with your situation and leave the rest. Always remember this is a collective reading. And if anytime this reading resonates with you, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon so every time I upload a video, you get notified. And if you wish to book one-to-one session, if you wish to book healing sessions, you can reach out. My WhatsApp number is given in the description. I would request you, please only text me and do not directly call me. This is pile A and this is pile B. Okay. So, pile A, instinct. Pile B, gratitude. So, these are two cards. You can pause the video, focus on your breathing. Whichever cards is pulling your attention, that is going to be your reading. Once you have done selection, you will find the timestamp in the description, and you can start watching your reading. I feel that I'm getting a message that somebody has excess of everything. Okay, I feel that it is a message for someone. You either excessively eating, or you have excessive clothes in your wardrobe, or you have excessive pair of shoes, excessive kitchen items, excessive grocery, okay, excessive food. Somebody has excess. Okay, so the thing is, your message is try to be a minimalist. Okay, that means I'm not telling you that you need to survive by not buying things. No, but make sure you are not abusing your money. Okay, so many of you might not know that if we buy excessive things, even when we do not need it, okay, and savings for future is fine, but sometimes we tend to overdo say this saving, and because we overdo this thing from because we overdo this saving, because I'm fumbling, somebody has blocked throat chakra. Okay, so when we overdo, when we operate from fear, okay, so if any of you are excessively buying things or excessively storing things for future, you are operating from a very scarcity mindset, right? Your fear has overpowered you, right? So you need to do some reflection work, that do you really need all those items, or you are just becoming too attached with things. And please declutter. This is a strong message for someone. Please declutter. The reason um, of your energy feels stuck, because you are keeping old things. Clean your wardrobe, clean all those clothes you are not using since last 1 year or 2 years. You are thinking that it will, you will need those things in the future. You will not need those things in the future. Okay, and if you are excessively eating, it is not hunger of your stomach, it is hunger of your mind. Okay, so you need to let go all those excessive products, excessive things, because it is keeping your energy stuck. So declutter, right? Declutter and give away all those old things which you do not need, you no longer need, but you are holding all those things back because you feel that you will need it in the future. You will not need that. Okay, and in case of food as well, if you are cooking foods and keeping it in the refrigerator, that is also keeping your energy low. It is your chi, your pran shakti is very low. And start decluttering, start letting go all those um, need to store for future. Okay, this is a message for someone. Eat fresh, do not cook food and keep it in the refrigerator, because all these things is lowering your energy. Your prana shakti is low, that is why you are dealing with panic attacks and anxiety. Okay, so pile A, if you have selected this particular card called instinct, for you I have a message. But I would like to tell you something. When I started doing your reading, for a fraction of a second, I mean, for few seconds, actually, I was just feel, I was just feeling blank. Okay, and I can feel that many of you could have been dealing with very restless mind. Okay, and I feel you people are experiencing brain fog. Brain fog is a state when you do not really understand what are your thoughts and what are thoughts you picked from people around you, or from internet, or from other sources, third party sources, and you feel very clouded inside your head. So pile A, this is also a confirmation. If you people are feeling foggy or experiencing brain fog, you are feeling cluttered inside your mind, and you struggle to differentiate your own thought from your environment. Many of you could have been healing from some kind of past emotional wound. When we heal from some kind of past emotional wound, sometimes we also feel this way, because this is how we are healing, we are processing our uh, emotion. Uh, and for many of you, I feel you could be under a manipulation. Okay, because it is a collective reading, so use your own judgment, which is your situation. And many of you have uh, have been blessed with this power of intuition. You could be very intuitive. Okay, and if you have sensed that somebody's behavior is not healthy, okay, that somebody could be around you, or you are connected with that person, then this is a confirmation, pile A, that you need to use your own discernment, you need to use your own judgment. Do not completely believe on those people's sentences, because sometimes people try to be very sweet, very they pretend that they are very dear, dearest, they consider you the dearest person, they are very close to you, they are their well wisher, but they could have some kind of unhealthy habits. Maybe they are aware of it, or maybe they are absolutely unaware of their own lower impulses, that they tend to manipulate other people so that they can feel powerful. Okay, so, pile A, use your own judgment. If you have been doubting a particular connection, a particular person, if you have been questioning whether they have a good intention for you, or whatever they are advising you, whether it is right for you, this is another confirmation that no matter what that person is saying you do not say yes to their advices. Please use your own discernment, whether that advice suits for your cases. Okay? Please use your own judgment. Do not let other people manipulate you. Sometimes those people do not even know, by A, that whatever they are doing, it is actually a manipulation. And this is the truth. And most of the people around us, they are absolutely unaware of such behavior. Maybe in the past, they were the victim of manipulation and they have learned this behavior unconsciously. Sometimes these people peoples are your family members. Okay, they say that they want the best for you, but unconsciously what they're doing, they are actually forcing their decision on you. And if you keep on living this sort of life, there will be time when you feel that you have lost yourself. There is no more you. You are living a life as if you are a copy of other people. So, pile A, this is a strong message I'm getting for many of you, that who you are, what kind of life you need, you want, what kind of relationship you admire, what are your values. No matter what other people or this person is telling you, do you really feel the same? Sometimes people manipulate other person because of their own insecurity, because of their own fear. Detach yourself, take your own time, and follow your heart. You people could be very intuitive, And there could be a person around many of you, pile A, who tend to act like they are your well wisher, they are a very good friend of yours, or they want the best for you, but they are actually a wolf, very cunning. These people, that person, that could be one person, uh, for many of you, or could be multiple people. They are very cunning, and unconsciously they are manipulating your action. This person is very vigilant, very vigilant. That means a slightest changes in your behavior, in your thought process, uh, they can they can sense it. Someone could be in a third party situation. If Pile A, if you are in a relationship where you feel for any other person, third party, okay, or there could be third party situation, could be third party involved, um, third person who is actually trying to manipulate your decision in this, about your own relationship, your love life. See, I can see this thing. There are, see, one second, hold on. There are two wolves looking at the same direction. There is another face which is looking in front of me. That means two wolves are in alignment with each other. Maybe they feel for each other, they have same value, they have same vision, their heart is aligned, but there could be third party who is trying to influence you. And see, you can see there is, the body is one, but there are two faces. That means pile A, somebody is manipulating you, somebody is influencing your decision. That means somebody else's energy is in your system. Else's energy is in your system. They are manipulating you, they are trying to influence your decision. Oh, okay, you feel that this is your thoughts, but these are actually not your thoughts. Somebody has imposed their conditioning onto you. This is not you. Pile A, same body, two faces. You need to differentiate what is your energy, what are your own thoughts. You are absorbing toxicity from your environment. Pile A, somebody is speaking through your system. The inner critic, the voice you hear inside your mind, that is not your own thoughts, which is not, that is not coming from your own intuition. You need to differentiate what is your intuition, what are your instinct, and what thoughts you are picking from the environment, from these people. I hate delivering this message, but I feel that if I don't deliver this message, that will be a manipulation. Okay, that will be a manipulation. uh, I feel many of you could have been getting influenced by any spell, any kind of spell, or any kind of black magic. I just do not. I feel. I just. I'm struggling to deliver a message to you, Pile A. Sometimes I'm feeling very clouded. Sometimes I'm feeling that I'm in my body. I'm within my body. Sometimes I'm feeling grounded. Sometimes I'm feeling I'm just not in my body. Pile A. Many of you could have been under um, effect of a spell. Okay, somebody has used certain kind of spell to control you or to change your um, mindset. Okay. And this is a spell, pile A. This is not a very, um, this is not a healing work. I mean, the intention is to um, control you. That is what I feel. Okay. Okay. So pile A, don't you don't need to worry. Okay, you do not need to worry, right? So you follow your intuition, and I am surprised. I'm very much surprised that when I light this candle, every time the flame always is very bright, but today I do not know. You can see the flame is very low. That means many of you have a very low pran shakti, and that is why you are experiencing all those uh, low vibrational emotions. You need to ground yourself, pile A. You need to ground yourself. You are actually allowing other people manipulate you because your energy is very low. Okay. And so pile A, there is a message for you that your instinct is finely tuned. So why you doubt it? Your journey is guided. So pile A, clear all those chaos, all those noise that is troubling you to hear your own inner voice. Okay, you need to stay in isolation so that you can finally understand what your intuition is guiding you. So pile A, your journey is being guided, and you have been guided to follow your intuition. Ask yourself what my intuition is guiding me towards. Many of you could have been seeing wolf. If you have, if recently uh, you have been seeing wolf, maybe on internet, maybe picture of wolf is appearing in front of you. Wolf spirit is actually guiding you. Okay, wolf spirit is actually guiding you. Pile A, I remember an incident in my life. uh, Actually, there was a time when I actually had to work with a photographer. Okay, that person has to shoot for my business, for business shoots. Okay, and I actually trusted that person so much, and I was trying to look good in that person. But during that time, I used to see wolf during my meditation. Okay, and I picked up a message that even if you want to trust this person, okay, this person has another dark side that you need to understand. This person is manipulating you for their own good. Okay, and I just understand that this person is acting very mm, clever, and that person kind of broke promises that person made to me, right? And kind of giving me false hopes. Okay, and that person was actually asking money after money. Okay, and that become his tendencies. So during that time period, I used to see wolf during my meditation, and I picked up that message from that wolf spirit. So pile A, I also feel that do not underestimate um those people who are around you. And if you are watching this video, till now. You actually doubted their intuition. Do not underestimate that those person. I actually underestimated that photographer. I thought this person is very innocent and they are just it is just a phase of their life. No, they do not have any bad intention. But uh, I realized during my meditation, when I get messages from wolf spirit, that please use your instinct. Trust your instinct. There is a difference what you want to see in people, what they actually are. Pile A. Sometimes we want to see good in people. We kind of manipulate ourselves. But you need to understand that people have certain kind of lower impulses. Everyone has. And sometimes that lower impulses goes out of our control. And it is your responsibility to protect us. Pile A. I know, I also believe that we all are coming from that same source, that same God. But sometimes there are people, because of their own insecurities, their own fear, they kind of get disconnected from that source. They operate from their lower impulses, they operate from their uh, fear based energy. So, pile A, you need to uh, clean your eyes. Okay, meditate, isolate yourself, and use your own judgment, because you people are very intuitive and you are being guided by wolf spirit, whether you know it or not. Okay, whether you know it or not. Okay, and here is a message for you. Wolf does not look below or for his enemies. He climbs unseen. For only those who seek a spirit guide can see him. Okay, so you need to ask yourself, how can I master letting go and move on? Do I trust my inner guidance? So what happened when I actually realized that that photographer um, had not so good intention? If I if I would have associate myself with that man, I would have wasted my time. I understood that that person has a very um, bad intention, and maybe that person is not aware of it, what they are doing. So any kind of association with that person will waste my time and my energy. So I disassociate from that person. What disassociation mean? Disassociation mean you, nor you hate nor you love. Neutral. Disassociation means you do not need to go and hold their collar. You did this, did that, because chances are high they are not even aware of their lower impulses. Most of us in this society, until they are self aware, they do not even know their dark side. Okay, they might not even know what they do for their own, how they act when they are insecure. So, pile A, you do not need to associate with them. You just need to detach yourself, understand uh, your own intuition, and take that step. Because if you try to make them feel guilty, if you try to make them accountable, you will waste your time. That is a certain kind of association. That means you are giving your power to them. You'll not be able to change them. Okay, we cannot fix anybody, we cannot change anyone. We can only change ourselves. So dissociate disassociate yourself from that person. Trust your intuition. Why you doubt it? Stay awake, pile A. Okay, stay awake, pile A. Okay, so the reason of your panic attacks is you are letting other people control your life. They are feeding into your fear, and you are also allowing them to feed your fear. See, when we try to control other people, we actually make them see all the worst case scenario. You do not go out, that this will happen, that will happen. you know uh, have you heard about the story of Rapunzel? you know I'm just getting that flashback. I feel that you should need to know. Okay, there is a girl called Rapunzel. So in that animation movie, in that animated movie, Rapunzel, actually, she was a daughter of a king. Okay, but nearby which uh, actually stole Rapunzel. Why? Because the queen was struggling with her pregnancy. The queen was struggling with her pregnancy, and that time a medicine man came to that um, queen, and king asked to that medical man that I really want that baby, and how can I um, protect my queen as well as my baby. So that medicine man then suggested them uh, about a magical flower, okay, which has this magical qualities which can heal the uh, queen and the baby. So pile A, I'm actually struggling to deliver message. It is very strange, but it hardly happens with me. Many of you have certain kind of mm, effect of evil eye or some sort of uh, manipulation or mm, black magic sort of thing. Okay, and you see that flame is very low, it hardly happens. Anyway, you do not need to fear. Okay, you do not need to fear. uh, it happens when your pran shakti is low. You tend to attract all those sort of energies. So all you need to enhance your prana shakti so that you are not in a receptive mode of those energies, right? You do not need to fear, these are all energies, right? So the story was, then the king actually um, brought that magical flower. And what happened, there was a witch who used to stay nearby. That witch, um, actually, she used to use that flower so that she can always remain ageless. But when the soldier of the king, they brought that flower, then the witch got disappointed. Then how will she stay ageless without that flower? So what happened is, the queen actually had the mm, medicine used by that flower. So that is some kind of elixir water, I guess. And king used that flower as a medicine. Okay, and queen actually, um, she drank that water, that elixir water, that magical water, which is um, prepared with that magical flower. And when the baby got delivered, that baby used to have a beautiful golden hair, shining. Okay, then they realized that magic that baby is carrying the magic that baby is carrying in her hair. Okay, and the witch got to know about it. Even if the plant is not there, the uh, but she can use that magic if she can get that baby. Okay, and what happened is that baby's name was Rapunzel. So that witch stole that princess from the king's kingdom, and she used to sing a lullaby, sort of a song. Uh, and when she used to sing that song, that princess hair used to get brighten up, and the magic starts flowing through her hair, and the witch used to absorb all those magical power, and she used to stay ageless, beautiful. Okay, so what happened is when Rapunzel grew up, the witch never used to uh, tell her the truth of her history. Rapunzel used to think that the witch is the Rapunzel's mother. So the witch had a fear that if Rapunzel get to know about her own truth, about her own life, she will leave that castle and go back to her own kingdom. So what happened? The witch used to tell Rapunzel fearful stories. You should not go out. There are dark forces, right? They are monsters. They will kill you. They will eat you. And because of that scary stories, Rapunzel never used to dare to go out of that castle until universe conspires something else for Rapunzel. Okay, then there was a story. Another man came into Rapunzel's life, and that man actually um, shift the Rapunzel's mindset that whatever you have heard, that is not the truth about the city. The earth is beautiful and it is safe for you. Whatever you have been hearing from your mother, that the outside world is scary, the outside world is uh, full of monsters, this is not the truth. So the conclusion is, pile A, somebody is influencing you in a very wrong way. Okay, I'm also influencing you. Influence is not bad, but you need to understand whether those people are feeding fear into your mind. And I'm telling you, you are allowing other people to control you, and you are living a life from place of fear, and only you can free yourself if you choose to trust your intuition. Or there could be another person in your life. Okay, for many of you, that person might can help you. This person has a very different perspective about life. It is not for everybody, it is for few people. Who is that person? You can use your own judgment. It is not for everybody, it is for few people, this particular message. Okay, so pile A, the truth is, do not allow anybody feed you fear. They are doing it because of their own need for control. They fear losing you, that is why they are doing it, but they don't know that they are being selfish. So pile A, you need to ground yourself and trust that the world is beautiful and there are possibilities. Okay, there are hopes. Trust your own gut, and do not underestimate those people who feed fear into your mind, because what happens is we unknowingly become a version of themselves. If you do not use discernment, if you do not detach yourself, okay, isolate yourself just to understand what are your intuition, what is your intuition is, what is your intuition guiding you towards. I am just fumbling to deliver this message because the because you people could be struggling to hear your intuition, your inner voice. You're not being receptive because of your fear. Do some kind of meditation, or spend time in nature, isolate yourself. You need to come back to your body. Okay, you can ask for help to your spirit guides, to wolf spirit. The reason of your panic attacks, the reason of your anxiety is your environment, pile A, and those people who are feeding their fear into your mind. That's it. So this was your message, file A. I hope you found it helpful. I literally struggled to deliver your message. I would tell you that if possible, if you work with crystal, use some kind of black tourmaline crystal or smoky quartz crystal. You can order it from a well-known store, which will help you come back to your body and ground yourself. Okay, use either smoky quartz or black tourmaline, right? And if you wish to book one-to-one session for further help, you can reach out. Sometimes healing healing helps wonderfully in certain situation. And please, if you feel you need medical help, go and reach out. Healing is not at all a replacement of medical treatment. I will see you. Hello, Palby. If you have selected this particular deck, gratitude. So this is going to be your reading, Palby. So Palby, I will start your reading with this beautiful message. You are capable of more than mere mortal conversations. This is time of enlightened communication, and you will raise the consciousness of others. You are stepping into self mastery. The gifts you see in others already live within you. So many of you could have been um watching other people's video, okay, or you could have some kind of role model, or there could be person in your life whom you admire. You feel, uh, if you could have those qualities that person carries. Here the card is telling you that you are stepping into self mastery. So maybe pile B, many of you could have been working on your own self, your own healing journey, and the gifts you see in others already live within you. That means if you have some kind of inspiration in your life, you feel inspired, or you follow certain people, or you follow some person, you also have those qualities. Okay, you could be very intuitive, very gifted. You feel that the other person have the gift of divinity or intuition. They have that spiritual knowledge. Okay, what you don't understand that you also have all those things, all those qualities inside you. Who is that person, Pahil B? Huh? Okay. Who is that person? Gratitude. I feel that many of you feel very grateful that you have this person in your life. Okay, whosoever this person is, this person could be friend for someone, this person could be a guru for someone, a mentor for someone, this person could be a partner or romantic interest for many of you. Who is that person you admire the most? Pile B. And why you admire that person? It could be one person, it could be many other people you follow, you watch their videos. And ask yourself why I admire those people or that person. What qualities I admire in them. And how can I live at that level. How can I live at that level? So you will start modeling all those qualities, because you always have those potential inside of you. Okay. For many of you, I feel there could be a person in your life. Okay, you have a deep admiration towards that person. You feel yourself so grateful that you meet that person, or you have that person in your life. And unconditional love, I feel many of you could have for this person, or you have for each other. Many of you could be in a contact you know many of you could have been in a no contact situation with this person. Doesn't has to be for everybody, but for many of you, I feel you are not in contact with this person, whosoever this person is. Maybe you are watching them on social media or through different platforms. uh, but deep down, maybe you know that you have this person, or you are very certain, self assured, that you both have a soft place in each other's heart. Hmm. Okay. So many of you, I feel, many of you are struggling in your current situation. Maybe a decision has to be made, and this decision is making you anxious. The Three of Swords talks about fear of rejection, uh, fear of being alone, right? Fear of getting your heart broken, okay? Fear of failure. But all this is happening in your mental level, pile B. Um, I could be for many of you, oh, I feel that many of you need to make a very important decision in your life. It could be related to some kind of career, it could be related to some kind of relationship. Who is that person you want to spend your life with? What do you really want? You need to make a very important decision, pile B. But I feel many of you are keeping yourself busy in your work, in your finances, and delaying that decision. This person could be running in the background of your mind, but you are postponing it. You feel that you have more priority. Your priorities are now different. You feel that you need to focus on your finances, you need to focus on your career, and you are struggling in your life right now. You need to handle all those things. uh, I also feel that um, mm, for many of you, your main focus is your career, your finances. You feel you first need to manage all those things before you make certain decision. Many of you feel that you still need to have enough money or create certain kind of stability in your life before you approach this person, or before you make certain decision related to this particular connection. But this delay is actually triggering your fear and anxiety, because you feel that there this person might not be available for you if you take too much of time. I'll be For many of you, I feel this decision is related to some kind of career change, okay, some kind of business or career related stuff. And you also feel that because you are right now so much preoccupied, you might lose the opportunity. Pile B, the reason of your anxiety is you are not doing what you need to do, but you are doing what you want to do. When you prioritize your want over your need, you you will feel anxious, right? Because you know that that is the thing you need to do. Let's say you have to pay bill of your credit cards. Okay, you know that this is your need, you need to clear that debt. But if you are ignoring that debt, okay, but you are spending money on luxury watch, which is your want, which is your pleasure, which is not your need, okay, you are buying expensive clothes, okay, but there are also things that you need to buy. It could be your grocery, right? You might need to buy your grocery, your food for your survival. You might need to clear your credit card bills. Otherwise, your credit card will get blocked, or that bill will start getting increased. But you are avoiding what you need to do, but you're distracting yourself. And that is why you people are experiencing panic attacks or feeling anxious, because you are delaying an important decision. You are ignoring an important issue which is lingering. You people are actually ignoring an important issue which you need to solve. You need to confront a certain problem or issue. Okay. Some decision related to money or relationship, or could be both for many of you. I see. Okay. Somebody, somebody is fantasizing about a connection. Okay. Many of you, when you get free time, I feel you are fantasizing about a person, that you want them to be pregnant with your baby, or maybe you want to become pregnant with this person. You are fantasizing about a family you want to have with them, but there is no real life action. You are, I'm telling you, no, you are not doing what you need to do. You are doing what you want to do, and that is why that stress is piling up. You are experiencing anxiety because you are delaying this process, and you are not confronting the issue which is needed to be solved. Because why? Because fear of rejection. Many of you could have a history with this particular person, not for everybody. You fear that if the past issues reappear, okay, and if you do not have a history with this particular person, whosoever the person is, maybe you could have a very bad experience in your relationship, okay, and that is why that trauma, it is a rejection trauma, abandonment trauma. You fear rejection, and this trauma is keeping you stuck in your place. This procrastination is basically a trauma response. Pile B. Somebody needs to decide between two person. Okay. So pile B, there is another message for you. If you are unhappy in any relationship, Okay, you have the power to change it. There is no mystery to being a good person. Good people just do good things. Okay, so pile B, if you are unhappy in a connection, I feel that many of you could have been in a relationship and you want to be with someone else, and you have realized that you don't want to continue with this particular connection, whosoever this person is, but you need to confront the truth, you need to communicate. Okay, and see, your decision does not make you good or bad. Okay, you need to understand, when it is about a relationship, when it is about a romantic connection, we need to make decision through our heart center. There is no right or wrong, but everything depends on your perspective. When it is about a relationship, following your heart is the best thing you can do. But if you deny your emotion, if you deny your heart, then you are not being honest with yourself by be, and not you are honest with whosoever this person is in your life, or whosoever this person you want to settle with. Okay, so you are not being honest with yourself, nor you are doing right to other people as well. Honesty is needed. We cannot stay in a relationship because we fear to be disliked. We cannot stick in a relationship where we are not happy, but uh, we are sticking to that connection because we don't want to look bad, or we don't want to attract conflict. But by B, when we choose a person because we genuinely want to be with them, it is a honor to ourselves, as well as it is a honor to with uh, it is also a way that you are being true to yourself, and you are doing justice with the other person as well, with whom you are not in love with, or you might have outgrown, or you are not happy, because in a certain way you free them so that they can follow their heart and they can be with someone they are in love with, or they can find someone who will choose them because that person genuinely loved them. When we choose to become honest with our own self, we actually do the right thing. So I do not know everybody's situation, as it is a collective reading, but I also feel that there could be an uh, juggling. You could be juggling between two options. You need to make choose one person. You might not be happy. Many of you might not be happy in a connection, and you want to um, choose someone else. Okay, or if you people are single watching this video, I feel there could be a person that you want to be with, but you are avoiding that conversation uh, because of your own fear, your own trust issues. You fear that history might, if history repeats itself, uh, but it is coming from your trauma. Okay, so it is not the actual reality. pile B. And if tell you a one liner message, then it is a message for many of you that when you follow your heart, you have that needed conversation that you have to have, okay? And let go the need to control other people's judgment about you, okay? Just tell them the truth. It might be difficult for them right now, but they will be thankful to you because you have not wasted their time, okay? Sometimes we make certain choices because we do not know that what we really want, and later on we actually realize actually we did not really love them. Maybe we chose them because of our loneliness, or maybe in the past we chose them because we actually needed them or we had something, but now we have outgrown and we are no longer feel happy with each other. Then the best thing we can do is to confront that truth to each other so that we can again be open to other possibilities of love. And if you already have someone else in your heart, being honest will save three people's life: yours, your current person, and the person with whom you want to have a conversation. Okay? This is what my insight, but make your own judgment, make your own decisions, pile B, and do what is needed. You know? Uh, do not avoid what is necessary. This decision is needed for you. And people who have selected this pile, if you have certain decision related to career that you need to make, or maybe some sort of financial decision you need to make, please look into this issue and do what is needed. Do not avoid the work. Do not postpone it. Do not procrastinate, because it is making you more anxious. Okay? I also feel, if you have selected this pile, I also feel that it is a message. I do not know uh, how to tell you, but I also feel that somebody actually received a letter from someone. Maybe you have received a letter from someone, maybe from this person who is in your mind or who is in your heart, you want to have a conversation with. Maybe that person actually gave you certain messages related to your future, or related to your own potential, or about this particular connection, but maybe you have ignored that letter, or maybe you have sent certain letter or message to this person whosoever in your mind or in your heart. Or for many of you, I'm getting a message that if you need to have a conversation with a person or with multiple person, if you're struggling to speak your truth, you can write down all those things. Okay? You can write them, a letter, email, communicate through your writing, right? I also feel that while B, there could be a person, maybe this person, for many of you, this person actually gave you certain kind of letter. I'm just getting this letter, and also this card talks about sometimes message through letter, okay, through letter or through writing, okay. So I feel there could be a person in your life who has gave you certain kind of information through writing, and many of you know that you want to communicate to that person, but you're delaying the process because of your own fear that if they reject you, if they did not reciprocate, if the same um, past history reappeared, okay. So mm, here you are being guided that um, take help of writing, or calm yourself down and take deep inhale, exhale, do some kind of breathing practices and do what is needed, right? You need to make certain changes, and this decision is something you cannot avoid. This is a very important decision. Many of you may have been receiving some kind of guidance from spirit guides that you have to make certain decision, and urgency to make certain decision. And so pile B, your anxiety is because you are delaying what you need to do, and that is why the stress is piling up or you are feeling anxious. So do what is needed, do what is needful, and free yourself from anxiety. Face your fear, because you will not be able to free yourself if you avoid facing your fears. Okay. So pile B, this was your reading. I hope you found it helpful. Somebody wants to propose someone, somebody wants to offer marriage proposal, long term commitment, long term stability to someone. Okay, whatever you desire, do that, communicate. uh, and this was your reading, pile B. I hope you found it helpful. And if you fear that again that person might misunderstand you or judge you, all of those stuffs coming from your head, your self-sabotaging thoughts, okay. So that is why you need to ground yourself, do some kind of breathing work regularly, and once you feel you have control over your mind, okay, but do not delay. You are already delaying the process. That is what I'm getting. An urgency to make certain decision. So by B, this was your reading. You are free to make your own choice, right? I hope you found it helpful, and like, share, and subscribe if you resonated with this message. And if you wish to book one-to-one session, you can reach out. My WhatsApp number is given in the description. I will see you next